take that off. Okay. Four things they want to know. First, what is it? Where is the bathroom? Number one question, okay, you get a trip to the Caribbean, okay. Where is the bathroom? Now, we believe that they want to know, the process of quality management and engagement. No, they are really interested in where is the bathroom, okay? Second question. When do I get paid? When do I get paid? Right up there with where is the bathroom. Third question. What? Benefits. Now be careful. They haven't decided to stay yet, okay? So some of the benefits are maybe a little iffy. There's something much more immediate. What? Hours and who am I going to lunch with today? And somewhere up there would be, how do I log on to my email system? Now, come with me to an aggregation of all orientations done for all new employees throughout Canada. Welcome. Over the course of the next 16 hours, I'm going to be sharing with you the key principles, okay? Now first, let me show you the pictures of the people that you'll need to know. They're all going to look alike, but let's go through them really quickly. I know they all look alike, but this is the assistant to the senior vice president for elevator conversations, okay. Now, having told you that, I want to show you a videotape. It's a videotape of our CEO as a child, where even back then he aspired someday to build a first national and then multinational global company which really reflected the values of growth and at the core of Canada as a unique environment. So let's roll that 20-minute video of the mission statement. Now I need to share with you, because you're new hire, some of the things that we really are most concerned about. So we're going to take a half an hour on harassment, okay? An hour on harassment. Do I hear an hour? Anyone want to go 90 minutes? Do I have 90 minutes on harassment? Now, for some of you who I know will be lifers, this is a true story. Your laugh, if you look at the word ha-ha, drop the H. What's the root of ha-ha? When a group laughs, the reason they're laughing, it's true. Okay, there's a lot of truth. I went and I visited 90 different new hire orientations done by people like you and me, good people. Okay, here's one that blew me away. Several decades from now, when you retire, you will be filling out the Form 990R7. Let me show you the 990R7, and I feel very strongly about it because in my role as a head of HR, I actually have drafted this form, okay? And you'll notice it has the opportunity to do gradual, segmented, and partial retirement. So you'll be coming to me to fill out the 990, and in the back of the room, true story, I heard someone say, by time I retire, the company won't be here, you'll be dead, and we won't be using paper. Now, I'm not beating us up. I'm really not, because I am you. You are me. We are this together, okay? But, like that hot dog vendor said, okay, change comes from within. Who better to think about flipping orientation than those of us that own it? So let me give you the following challenge. If your company was eligible to win a major award for totally redesigning new hire orientation, and I gave you a grant of $1 million Canadian to do that, okay? And I had no limits on it. You could design it any way you want. You could use whatever technology you wanted. The lawyers would be okay, okay? But your goal at the end would be to achieve high impact for the employees, to engage them, and for them to really start their their life in your company well. Okay, so I'm not looking at doing away with our outcomes. I'm challenging you to flip the design. Turn not to the whole group, turn to your neighbor, one next to you, flip your design. Just spend 2 minutes, redesign new hire orientation. Let's see what you come up with. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, hello? Hello? I'm from New York City. We move along pretty rapidly, you know. So real quickly, any ideas to win that award, to get that $1 million? Anyone have an idea how you could radically redesign or flip orientation, new hire orientation? Any ideas?
Just have the employee walk around for a week and just engage whatever he wants to do, talk to whoever he wants to talk to, and just watch and have and enjoy.
And we could do that low tech or high tech. We could do it low tech or high tech. We could give them a map, or interestingly enough, we could give them on their smartphone, okay, many of which now have GPS, an app called Welcome to Our Company. What would be on the app? The video of the CEO. In fact, if you wanted to drill down, you could play the harassment game online, you know, score points in recognizing and reporting harassers, you know, shoot them down in mid harassment, you know. But it also literally could have a map to say that with geotag, which means with GPS, I'd have to find Wanda, who's all the way over in another building, and I had to have a conversation. When I found her, I'd have to press the button, found her. And at the end of 2 weeks, I have to have 14 colleague points in that sense. Google's tried something interesting. New hires, press a button, get a random person for lunch and a coupon to eat lunch with them. But it's not so random. Those people are from a pool of existing employees that they think would be interesting, and when you go through the checkout line, it indicates on it a conversation you might have with them about some element of that. So what else? How else could you redesign orientation? How else could you flip it?
Do it before they actually show up.
So let's just kind of think about it. And I know in the U.S., I love the idea in the U.S., one of our challenges, and none of these things are simple, one of our challenges is we have state labor laws that says if you're an hourly worker, you can't start to give them knowledge via the internet beforehand, or you have wage problems. But let's assume you don't have that. What if we started beforehand? I'll tell you one of the most interesting reasons why people leave jobs in the first year. Number one reason why they leave job in the first year is they didn't really realize what it was going to be like doing that job in that company. Or B, the people around them, their families and their friends, didn't understand what that job was going to be. So for me, the ability to accelerate orientation, even between the job offer and the acceptance, let somebody understand what it's going to be like. And you have all these interesting questions. What do people wear? Well, I can go see pictures of 50 people dressed there, so now I kind of see what it looks like to wear. Disney went a bit farther. They had what to wear, what not to wear. Literally have a list of what's appropriate or what's not appropriate in that setting. Any other ideas? How else could we change orientation? So one idea is we start it way early. What other time shift could you do, or time flipping could you do?